Hello and good morning, everyone. It is Donna Gray here, your Stamping Up demonstrator from the scenic rim in Queensland. I'm just on time. I was ready to go live, and my chair has had its day. Every time I sit on it, I put it up and I sat on it, and it just went straight back down again. And there's no way I would have looked like little Dicky Knee trying to do some crafting this morning. So I now have my kitchen table chairs, so I'm hoping that I don't get any ink on them because, as you can see, they're white. So I have to be very, very careful. So if I get ink on my hands, tell me not to touch my chair. And I won't be able to roll backwards and forwards. But anyway, good morning, everyone. It's lovely to see you. I'm so excited to be here crafting with you again this morning. So in case you don't know me, my name is Donna Gray and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from the scenic rim in Queensland. And I love sharing my love of crafting. And today I'm actually going to show you a one-page layout that will be from my August scrapbooking workshop. So I was madly creating and cutting a whole heap of embellishments and things beforehand so we could save a bit of time so we can see this one-page layout come to life. So so welcome. Use Theo's chair. It does the same thing. Julie, it does the same thing. So I need to get rid of those two chairs and actually get a new chair. I might do that. Mum and Dad are coming up today and we have to go to Bunnings and things. So I might end up getting myself a new chair from Officeworks. But yeah, and I love the black chair that I have. I mean, I love the red and black one as well. That was given to me from Denny as a present, and I loved it too, but it started doing that. So then I went to the black chair that I had, and that's actually Jade's chair that she left with me when she moved out of home. So they've had a fair bit of use. So maybe that's what it is. They've had their day. It's just the gas thing in them. I feel like you need one that's not gas, like maybe one that just like screws up and down would be a better way because maybe it would stay okay. But anyway, so while you're all jumping on, I'll just tell you a few things about what I have going on in my business at the moment. So we'll do a couple of things and get those out of the way, and then we will get to crafting. I'm just getting my die cuts out of the dies here so I can pop them away and get them out of the way, and we can get started. So I'm using the Country Lace Designer Series paper this month, which is really awesome. And I'm also using the Changing Leaves bundle. So it's a great bundle for if you're going to do scrapbooking and things. It's a great bundle for embellishing because the leaves are just gorgeous. They can go with anything. So it's a really, really good bundle to actually pair up with this layout. So one of the layouts, I showed you the layout that we did at our retreat. So I'm actually going to incorporate that in this double page layout. One side is going to be that, but you've already seen that, so I'm not going to recreate that again. I'm going to show you actually how to create a stunning page using a 5x7 photo. So if you've got a 5x7 photo that you love, no, it needed a grease and oil change. I think it's got too much. It keeps slipping and sliding. It doesn't need that. But anyway, the kitchen pinched my chair as well. No, just the chair's not working. And I was like, you know what? I can't deal with that this morning. Anyway, it's all good. Okay, so just a couple of things that I wanted to let you know. I have actually opened up the registration for this for one more day. So I did actually close it on the 20th, but as a special, I'm going to open it up just for today. If you wanted to, after you've finished watching this scrapbooking layout, if you want to get in on my scrapbook workshops, they are super, super fun. The mega kit, you get everything you need to create 3 double page layouts. The basic kit, you will get this layout that I'm going to do today, and you will also get the one that I did in our retreat, but it will be done in the Country Lace Designer Series paper, obviously. But you will get enough supplies to do 1 double page layout in the basic kit. So, but the mega kit is definitely the way to go. You get a full pack of the Designer Series paper, the Country Lace Designer Series paper. You get a full pack of the Neutrals cardstock. You get a full pack of 12 by 12 basic white cardstock. You will need the changing leaves bundle or something out of your craft stash. You can replace it with something else to do your embellishing, but I will be stamping and I will be using the die cuts throughout those three double page layouts. You get the sketches all included, you get cutting guides, you get photo placement templates to show, like, if you haven't got your photos ready, you can actually use the templates to do your layout. I'm actually going to use my photo today because I actually have my photo already printed up, ready to go. So I'm actually um, having a hotel that we had when we were I think in Amsterdam. I'm going to have to look up. It's called the Sinshim Hotel Sinshim. And I actually think it was where we stayed after we'd been to Amsterdam. It's where we stayed that night. I think I have to double check through my photos. But anyway, I'm just going through my Europe trip. I'm going through the photos as they come in my phone. So I'm actually like scrapping the whole trip, which has been really, really awesome. I just went to lean on the handle of my chair and it's not there because I'm on my dining room chair. That's so funny. I would have nearly fell off the chair. Anyway, so that's what I'm actually doing. So I'm going to show you the layout today. So if you wanted to get in, I will leave that registration open just for today. So if you wanted to be a part of it. Yes, team meeting is this Saturday, Lynn. Yes. Team meeting is always the last Saturday of the month, and I will be doing it at probably 9 a.m., not 9:30. I think I'll do it at 9 a.m. And it will go for about an hour. So anyone that's in the Wild Heart Crafters team, please make sure you schedule it out in your time on the weekend. So we will gather together, we will craft, we will laugh, we will have a great time. So yes, this Saturday morning, it will definitely be team meeting. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to let you know is I've opened up the mystery box shopping again. It was such a huge hit that it's my anniversary with Stampin' Up this month. So I will have been with Stampin' Up for 8 years come the 30th of July. So I decided from now until the end of July, I'm going to open up my mystery box ordering again. So that means for any order that you order over $100, you will receive a mystery box of things that I'm cleaning out of my craft room. And they are beautiful stamps, paper, ribbons, embellishment, you name it, gets put in your box. I stuff those boxes with as much as I possibly can because there's nothing wrong with the craft supplies. It's just that they're retired product and I don't use them in my business anymore. And I want them to go to a well-loved crafter. Okay, so if you order $100 or more, you have to scan that QR code there on the screen to actually have the right host code that goes with the ordering. And you will also help in me achieving my 300,000 career to date sales. So I'm trying to earn that hopefully by the end of September. So any of the orders, if you do the mystery box orders, now I just have to read out. I want to read out from one of my mystery box order ladies. She's a regular customer of mine, and I just want to read out the message that she sent to me after she received her mystery box. Now, she said, just a big thank you, dear Donna, for that great box of freebies you sent. Love, love, love all of it, and I will have fun. Love them all. She said, thanks for the white string. You know it will be used with gratitude because I know this lady likes white baker's twine, and I had some white baker's twine, a whole roll of it. So I popped it in her box because I knew that she loved it. She said that was a very personal touch. You are very kind and thoughtful, and I appreciate all your help with my orders very much. And I love your very cheery voice whenever I disturb your day with my orders and questions. No wonder you are top of the ladder. You deserve it. Your energy and great service is really appreciated. So that was one person that I had. I then had another lady that rang me and she said, oh my Lord, I got my mystery box and thank you so much. She said, you are so generous. She said, thank you so much for everything. I love, love, love everything in it. And I just wanted to ring you and say a big thank you for the mystery box that you sent out to me. I also had some other people that ordered from me that messaged me privately and said thank you. So you know what? I love the fact that I mean my products they're too good to throw away. There's no way I would ever throw away Stampin' Up product. But they need to go to a lovely home. So place an order of $100 or more. The more you spend, the bigger the mystery box. So you can scan that QR code there on the screen, or you can use my shopping link that's in the description of this video. So it's a great way of getting some extra supplies. And if you're starting out, if you're just a brand new crafter and you're starting out, then I mean I give away stamp sets, die sets, you name it. So it's a great way of getting some extra supplies. So if you're doing it tough too, it's a great way. Order $100 worth of current product and you will get a nice goodie box. Every box, the minimum is worth $75. So what you get in that box is worth $75 and more if you spend more. So my August card buffet, if you're interested in my August card buffet, you can scan that QR code there. It's going to be held on Sunday, the 19th of August. And I had to move it forward because I'm actually exhibiting at the Toowoomba Craft Alive show. So I had to move it forward because I did have it on the 24th. So it's now going to be on Sunday, the 18th of August. It starts at 9 a.m. We go from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. We have a light lunch. We have tea and coffee and yummy cakes and slices. And it's generally just a good social get together. You create 8 cards. It costs $50. You get 8 cards. You use 8 different bundles. It's super, super fun. And I do all the hard work for you. I do all the die cutting and everything for you and cutting all the layers, everything. So it's all you have to do is stamp and assemble. You only have to bring just your tools that you craft with and your adhesives. That's it. You don't even have to bring a paper trimmer because I don't even have to have you get a paper trimmer out. It is such a good social event. So if you're interested in my card buffet, it's in the Scenic Rim here in Queensland. I am not going to do an online version this time. I'm not going to do a kit by mail this time. I'm just going to do the in-person event. And it is a super fun event to be a part of. So please, if you want to scan the QR code and register, by all means, go for it. August Creative Card Club is also closing on the 10th of August. So the Creative Card Club is going to be using the Country the Country Birdhouse bundle. We're going to be using the Country Woods Designer Series paper. And you are going to love it. It is absolutely an awesome class. You're going to love it. The cards are going to be stunning. Now, with that Creative Card Club, you get a quarter pack of Designer Series paper. You get a whole pack of embellishments. You get enough cardstock and supplies to create 8 cards. You also get a PDF tutorial showing you step by step how to create those cards, and you get a length of ribbon that I use in the class. So it's a really great way to help you with your creativity. It is a subscription club, so it means that when you actually subscribe to it, a payment will come out on that date each month. So if you subscribe today, being the 22nd, your payment will come out on the 22nd every month. So you don't have to worry about, have I paid for it? Have I not paid for it? That's what a rolling subscription is great for. You can cancel at any time, but if you stay with me for 6 months, you get a nice little gift in your kit at your 6-month mark. So if you stay with me for 6 consecutive months doing the Creative Card Club, you can scan that QR code. That will take you straight through to the registration page. And I can tell you, you won't be disappointed. I have them all packed on my desk, on my dining room table at the moment, waiting for the embellishments to arrive. Once the embellishments arrived, everybody that's in Creative Card Club, I will be getting those Creative Card Club kits out as soon as I can. Hopefully I'll have them out by the 25th. I'm hoping my order will come today and I will stuff them in the boxes tonight. And get a chance to hopefully get to the post office tomorrow sometime, because I am building on my craft studio again. So I will have my parents up here for the whole week and we will be building. So I don't know how I'm going to go with going live throughout the week. I don't know. It may just be surprise pop-up. So make sure you've got your notifications on, so that you get notified when I actually go live, because I can tell you it will be when I get a chance, I will jump on if I can. So this week's just going to be a bit sporadic because I've got my parents up here and we are building on the craft studio. The last thing I wanted to talk to you about is the November Christmas retreat. I can tell you it's booking up fast. Please make sure you check your I think it's nearly full to capacity, but please make sure that you check on accommodation. So I know that Ennerly had some rooms left. I doubt whether Bow Desert Central have any rooms left. I know that Kerry Court Motel is totally booked out. So please make sure you organize your accommodation first before you actually register. And if there is no accommodation, let's just message me. We will try and work something out. I don't want you to miss out on retreat because there's no accommodation. So we're going to have to just work something out. I'm not quite sure what we can do. We have some local people here, maybe that may have some rooms available. We will see what we can do. But please check the accommodation first before you register. As I said, many people, like I had, I think 5 or 6 people registered this week alone. Sorry, not this week, end of last week. So Friday and Saturday. So please, if you're interested in coming to retreat, jump on and register. Book your room. Like, honestly, it doesn't cost you anything to book your room. They won't charge you any deposit or anything. You can just book your room, get your room sorted, and then you can jump on and register. And you don't have to pay for the retreat right now. It's not due until the end of September. So you can jump on and register for retreat and just use the pay at the door option and then do a direct deposit by the end of September. And you will get your spot. Okay. But you need to register so you actually get your spot. Okay. And that's about it. So let's get into this. I just went to move my chair again and I'm on the dining room table chair. Can everyone remind me I'm on the dining room table chair and it doesn't have wheels on it? How far is the nearest towns from me? Okay, so there is a place at Boona that actually has a motel. So Boona has a motel that you can stay at. And Boona is probably about 20 minutes away from me. And then, of course, there's the Gold Coast, but the Gold Coast is like about 55 minutes away from me. So yeah, or Browns Plains. I mean, Browns Plains is 40 minutes away from me as well. So it just depends on if it gets booked out where the next nearest town is, and probably Boona would be the next closest. But Boona is inland as well. And if you're coming from the coast or something, it means traveling further. But I mean, it's a place to stay. That's all I can say. And all you really need is a place to sleep at night. That's it. Yeah. I know that there's some places at Tambourine, like guest houses and stuff, but Tambourine's not a place that you will be wanting to drive of a night time. Does Jimboomba have accommodation? I don't think so. Not that I know of, Lorraine. Not that I know of. Jimboomba is only like 20 minutes away as well. But I don't think Jimboomba has accommodation. Not quite sure. All right, so let's get to crafting. Now, I haven't checked to see where my overhead camera is, so hopefully it's lined up and straight. And it's not lined up and straight. Oh, no, it is. It's just my cardstock's not straight. Okay, it's all good. Okay, so this is my photo that I'm actually going to scrapbook today. So that's my 5x7 photo. Not often do we do 5x7 photos as well. A swag in my lounge room floor. Not often do I do 5x7 photos, but I wanted to do that because sometimes we have a really special photo and it's nice to blow a nice big photo up and have a nice special photo for our scrapbooking. So I'm going to do the same process as we did in our oops, I just went to wheel my chair backwards again and I'm on the dining room table chair. I'm just trying to find my ruler after all that. And hang on, there's one out here. Oh, I had my ruler this morning measuring the photo. Where did I put it? There's another one there behind me anyway. Let's grab another one there. Okay. Hey Zena, welcome. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do similar to what we did in the one that I did the other day, so last week. What I'm going to do is I'm going to measure up here. I want to be measuring right in the middle of this sheet of cardstock. Now, the beauty of this glass mat, I can line that up at the top there, and I can get my 6-inch mark here. Okay, so I've got my markings down the side there, so I can actually do that. I'm then going to mark from the top up here down 6 inches. I bought a second glass mat so that I can have a second glass mat beside me. Okay, and we're just going to draw just a very, very faint line. Okay. And this is just a guide to where we're actually going to be able to put our pieces of designer series paper. Now, it's a very faint line. You can probably hardly see that on the screen. Now, the next thing that I want to do is I want to work out where I'm going to put my photo, which I think I want to put my photo about there. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make some marks. Whoops, wrong pencil. I'm going to make some marks here and here. And that allows me to know that that's where my photo placement is going to be. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start by, I've got some of these pieces cut out. So I've got Misty Moonlight, I've got Petal Pink, and I've also got this gorgeous gray. So I want to arrange these triangles just like we did in that original one that I did last week. And I just dropped one of my squares on the ground. Okay, now I have gone ahead and I've also cut out quite a lot of embellishments and things with the changing leaves, but we will go with the flow and see what we're going to do first before we start worrying about where we're going to embellish. So first of all, I think what I want to do is I want to start with one of the petal pink ones. And what we're going to do is we're going to line the tip up here and the tip down here with our side of our cardstock, and then we're actually going to adhere them to here. Now, I'm going to do a bit of stamping in this as well. So I'm going to do probably that one there and that one there because I'm just going to space this out just to see what we've got happening here to start off with, and that one right there. Okay, so let's get down onto our thing where we're supposed to be. All right, so we've got that, and that. Now, by the time I put my photo mat on here, all I really need is probably another 2 squares here, but I probably only need half of them. So I'm going to use, I think, the gray again. So I'm going to use that there and that one there. And that's more or less what we're going to do. But can you see that this photo is actually going to sit over the top of that? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut those in half so then I can use them over on the other side, because I'm going to put a photo mat on this photo as well. So conserving the cardstock, I think I can conserve the cardstock and not put another, like not put the whole squares there. All right. So I'm going to cut those in half so I can do that. I'll just cut one of them in half because that's all I need to do. Okay, so let's do this one. Now, when you're cutting, these are 2-inch by 2-inch squares. When you're cutting your squares in half diagonally like this. Wow, that was a hard word to say this morning. Take your blade and put it in the middle and go up and down, because that way you don't squish up your paper. Okay. So we'll have that one like that, and this one down here just like that. And of course, our photo mat is going to go in here. Okay, so that's the start of it. We're going to be able to cut that one off as well. So we could probably just cut that in half while we're going and have it line up straight away. So we might do that as well. A very good suggestion. So let's cut this one in half as well. It conserves your designer series paper because we all know designer series paper is pretty precious and we have a hard time cutting into it. But I mean, I do allow you to buy a second pack. But if I do that for there, okay, so, and then I've probably got that to start off on that side as well, okay? And that's going to start my triangles, my diamonds coming in from the other side as well. All right, so we've got that. Then I think I'm going to use the gray ones again for here and here. They're going to go underneath my photo, and that's totally okay. And then I'm going to cut one of these in half here again because it can go in here. Okay, so it can go in there, and it won't. We won't need to use the whole bit. So I'm going to cut that one in half as well. All right. So Xana said that she's moved over to YouTube, and honestly, YouTube gives you the better stream. So, and YouTube, you can always find me. I don't know. Facebook is a mystery sometimes. Sometimes you just can't find people on Facebook. All right, so we're going to do that. Okay, so let's grab our glue and let's start adhering these. I'm going to take my photo out of the way because I don't need that there now. So first of all, I'm going to start working from, and you need to start from one edge, working your way across. So I'm just going to use my liquid glue, and that one is going to go straight there like that, and the point is going to line up on that line that I did, and the edges of it are going to line up with the edge of my cardstock. So just, oops, till I moved it, just like that. Okay. Once you get your first one done, it's good. I'm going to come in from the other side. I'm going to do that first one on this side as well. And I find liquid glue is the best to use in this situation because you get that wiggle room. So you're able to line them up where you need them to be. And you've got that lovely wiggle room that allows you to move them around. Free shipping. Yes, free shipping is tomorrow, people. Sorry, I did forget to tell you that. Free shipping is tomorrow. So if you want to do a mystery box order, free shipping is tomorrow, people. Jump on tomorrow and order those things that you need to do. So free shipping for us here in Australia, you have to spend $65 before postage to qualify for free shipping, and it is just for tomorrow only. Thank you, Sandra, for reminding me about that. I did put a post up on my page this morning about the free shipping. So yes, we have free shipping tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to do my next grey square or diamond. So what did you all do for the weekend? I had a lovely weekend. I went down and watched my youngest daughter play hockey, and she scored 2 goals. She had a great game of hockey and scored 2 goals. She played and she got player of the match. So she had a very good and bonus coupons. Exactly. I mean, this month is such a good time to shop. And I mean, we've got a couple of weeks left of July. Really make the best of getting your $9 coupons. So you'll get a $9 coupon every time you spend $90. If you spend $100, you're going to get a $9 coupon. You're going to get a mystery box from me, and you're going to get free shipping tomorrow. So tomorrow, everyone needs to order, okay? Get everything sorted what you need and get sorted with your order all ready to go on a bit of paper so that tomorrow you can jump on and just order away. I know I'll be placing a few orders tomorrow. All right, so this one here is going to go get it the right way, this way. So just there like all that. I nearly didn't have time to wiggle it there. And this one. Okay, Zena, you can turn notifications on YouTube as well. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, then right beside the subscribe button, you'll see a little bell icon. If you click on that bell icon, it will say notifications, and you'll see that there's an option up the top that says all. If you click all, you will get notified on YouTube as well. So don't panic. You can get notified on YouTube as well. Okay, so we've got that sorted. So we've got that side done, sorted, ready to go. We'll do these ones now. And I always put an event up the morning of, which will tell you what time I'm going to go live as well. And if you actually click going to that event on YouTube, it will notify you. I've run out of glue, or my glue's decided to stop working. Let's try another one. Let's see if this one's going to work. Oops. Oh, lordy, lordy. Don't tell me I'm going to be out of glue today. We'll try how many? This one might have some in it. Ah! How many glues have I tried? Maybe this one just dried up. It was working. Are you ready for this? We're probably going to end up with it. Oh, there it goes. It's working again. Oh, that was hard. Okay, so we'll do this one here. Just going to go right there. Then this one. Now, you all know me. I like to stamp when I do a scrapbook layout, because I just think stamping, I mean, I'm a stamper. So oops, and I just put glue on the wrong side of that one. Let's try this one. I put glue on the wrong side. I'll use it for the petal pink side. Okay, so that one can go just in there like so. Okay, so we have that all nicely done. All right, ready to place our photo just in there like that. And look at that. Look how perfect that is. So we've got that spreading right across. So the one that I did the other day, it comes from the top down. This one we're going to go. You can actually rotate this and it's going to look very similar, although we did have it down one side. This one's just straight in the middle and straight across. All right. Now I'm going to find the lid to my glue and put that back in, and we'll put that one here because that's the one that's working, and get rid of all the others. All right, so now I want to mat my photo up onto a photo mat, and I'm thinking that Misty Moonlight would look really, really good in behind this to really bring that to life. Although white would look good and then on Misty Moonlight. So I just want to show you how you can bring something to life. Okay, so I've got Misty Moonlight here. I'm just going to grab some white cardstock. Whoop, there I go again, trying to push my chair backwards with no wheels on it. Okay, and some white. So let's do a couple of mats for this. So I've got a 5x7 photo. So I'm actually going to, and I want to get my photo out of the way here because I keep putting things on top of it and I don't want to scratch my photo. Let's put it up there. Okay, so seeing as we've got 5x7, I'm going to do this one at 5 1/8 by 7 1/8. Now that's just going to give me a really fine white. So if you actually have a printer that you can print with a border, this will be what your photo would look like if you printed with a border. Okay, so you're going to get a border all the way around. So you can see straight away by putting that white behind it really brings all the colors out. Oh, you've been visiting the Lotto lady again, Daryl? All right, so I'm going to do that one. Now this one here, of course, is going to be 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. So we've stepped them up by 1/8 of an inch. So this one's going to be 5 1/4 by 7 1/4, and we're going to have another mat to go in under that as well, and we're going to bring that blue in as well. Okay. All right, so let's layer those up. Wow, I need a new chair. Did she give you any money, Daryl? So Lynn's asking, did Sue give you any money? Did you win any lotto? Okay, so we're going to line that one up on our basic white to start off with. All right. There. Okay, so we've got our basic white. Then we're going to add some more glue and we're going to line it. We're going to put it up on that misty moonlight. I'm struggling with this glue this morning because it's quite sticky. It's drying quite quickly. There we go. So we have that. So it's really brought out that photo and made that photo pop off the page. Now, I've got some gorgeous embellishments. Now, they say that embellishments should be done in triangles. Now, I don't know whether I'm like that. I just like to embellish and see how things go. So I think what I want to do, I want to have room for probably a title down below here. So I think I'm going to maybe do an embellishment down here in this corner. So of course I've got some of these leaves that I can tuck in underneath here, but I would also like to do a little bit of stamping. Okay. All right. So, I mean, I'm not overly sure about that. I've got these gorgeous leaves too. We'll just play around. We'll just see what we can come up with. And this one here, I love that. Love that little sprig. Okay, we might be able to do maybe some of that. I'm not overly fussed on this bit down here. This is quite nice. I like that. I like what's happening there. And I could possibly put some leaves coming in behind here. Okay. And maybe I think I'm going to move this one up to here, even though it's going to, I want to move it up a little bit, even though it's going to, we'll put that big leaf down here, but I think we'll put this little one coming up through here. And maybe we'll put the petal pink leaves through there. And maybe, no, maybe we'll have another petal pink leaf coming out from down under here. Okay, and we could possibly put this cute little spriggy piece in here. What are you thinking? You had a little win, which is better than nothing, but you have to be in it to win it, haven't you? That is so correct. So correct. All right. Now, I'm going to pop the title, I think, down through here. So we will have our triangle thing happening because we'll have our title here. We'll have that happening there. And probably with our title, I might even just do a couple of leaves from the title and pop the title in here. I don't actually have any words here at the moment. I'm probably just going to say where this is at. But you can see it's coming together quite nice. Now, one thing that I feel would really take this to a whole new level is a little bit of stamping just in behind these embellishments. And this is one of the awesome things about us being able to stamp along with our scrapbooking. Now, I love this stamp just here in this set. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to grab a block, and I'm going to grab, I think, just as a softer look, my smoky slate. And I'm just going to do some smoky slate leaves here just to bring in some more of that smoky slate into the layout. So I think I want to have some of these leaves coming out from underneath here and poking in behind our embellishment. So this is why we never stick anything down. Okay, so when you're actually doing your layout, never stick anything down until you see what you're going to do. Like, so do a dry run, see what's sitting where, and then you can make your decision of where you're going to stick things down. So I think I want to have some of these leaves poking out. I mean, I think I want to have one here, definitely. I think I want to have one here coming out here, just to really bring that to a whole new level with that embellishing. I could probably do a similar thing up here. I could probably put one up through here, maybe one poking out through here. I think will be really nice. And then I may do some off the page stamping as well. So let's ink this up. So first of all, I definitely want one here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to temporarily move that photo. I'm just going to swish these aside so that I can ink up with my leaf. I'm going to swish them aside, and I'm just going to pop a leaf right there. Okay, so then that's going to be coming out from underneath our embellishment. Now, can you see that that just gives it a whole nother look, adding another dimension to it? So I'm going to do some stamping out through here as well. Now, our embellishments are going to cover up where these stamps come out. So don't panic about what it's going to look like in here, because your embellishments are going to come over the top. So don't panic about that. And I think I also want another one, even just coming up in through here, just as some texture in behind. All right. And then, of course, once we pop these over the top, you're going to have those gorgeous leaves coming out from underneath. So it just brings that embellishment to a whole nother level, because you've now got more layering in that. Okay. So, so I'm happy with that there. I now want to do some up the top here. So I'm going to ink up here. I definitely want some coming out through here. So I'm going to stamp some there. And I think I definitely want to have, I want to have some coming up through here and then some coming out here. So let's do another one up through there. Okay, now let's see where my photo is going to sit, because I want to have this that's probably going to poke out of the top of my photo. So I think I just want to pop one just right here. So I'm just going to pop it down a little bit through there, but there, like that. And that's going to pop out through there. Okay. All right. I like that look. So this is the thought process I go through, people. This is how I do it. I just keep putting things where I think they should be, and that's how it works. Okay. So we've got that. We've got that. That's looking quite cute. All right. Now, I think what would be really, really nice is some leaves coming in down through the bottom here and maybe up through the top there. So let's do a couple of them. So let's do one there. Let's do another one popping up through here. And another little bit just peeking off the side there. Okay, so we've got that. And then I'm going to do the same thing up the top. So I'm going to do one that's just a little one coming in from the side there. One that's fairly full and fairly on there. And I mucked up that one, but that's okay. And one there. Okay. So we've got some leaves happening up through here and down through there. Okay, I reckon that's pretty good at this stage. So let's start adhering all of these together in underneath our photo. Now, what we could do is possibly put our photo down and have it that we can get in underneath and slide things in underneath, or we could possibly put our embellishments down and then lay our photo on top. So totally up to you how you want to do things. I think what I might do is adhere my photo just with glue in the center, and then I can always go back and put some glue in underneath. So I'm just going to put glue in the center of my photo for it to be glued down. And then I'll be able to, so can you see that? I've just put it in the center. I'll then be able to tuck things in all under the sides. And when I'm totally finished with it, I can then go in and just pop my nozzle in underneath and put some glue around and make sure it adheres right down. All right, so let's just pop our photo in where we want that to be. So we want that to be up through there and there. I think that looks good. Okay. Photo is in. I just eyeball it, people. Like, honestly, if you want to put a ruler across and use your grid, then you can by all means use your grid and line that up and make sure that it's nice and straight. But I've been eyeballing how to put things where for years with my crafting. So I don't think I'm about to start now by by starting to put straight edges in. And all right. All right, so first thing first, I'm going to pop this leaf in under, and see how I can pull that up? Okay, just pop that leaf in right there like that. Okay, the next one I'm going to put in is this one because it was in underneath everything. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue underneath that. And we're going to pop that one in there, like so. All right. The next one, actually, I think I want to pop it in up a little bit further. A little bit further and around the corner there. Okay. This one here, we're then going to pop in over the top of that one and coming down through here. So we'll do that. So just in here. Then, of course, we have our little twiggy piece. I love these pieces. I just think it just takes your crafting to a whole new level. All right. And then okay, so I'm just reading the comments about the glue. Tiny, tiny little bit. You can hardly see the glue on there. Okay, so you don't use a lot of it at all. Less is best with this glue. Okay, so let me grab that, and I just want to pop that one down there. Okay, so that's looking quite nice. I like that. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Now we're going to now embellish this piece down here. So I'm going to start with this large one first because that's the one that's really taking up the most room. Okay, so I'm going to start with that one first. All right. Honestly, Julie, there was when I went back home on Saturday, lordy, so many people were just so sick. And I was like, everyone around was just sick. And I was like, ooh, one of the joys of living on your own, you don't seem to catch as many things as what other people do because you live on your own. Okay, so I'm going to do that. This one here is going to go up through there. So we're going to pop that one underneath. Up through under there. Okay, we have this piece here, which I think we will just have it coming down I think I want to have it coming just down through here, because I've got this leaf here, and I think that leaf we can pop in under there like so. And I think that's looking quite good. We could pop, I do have this little leaf. This little leaf could look quite nice popped in under there too. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Or do we pop it in under here? Oh, up in under there. That looks quite cute. Or do we pop it in? Do we pop it in down here like so? And we let this one pop in up under there. Oh, I think I like that one in there. I feel like this needs to move up around there. And then these can come in here. Actually, I think I'll probably put that one there, and then this one coming out through here. What do you think about that? All right. I think it's better with that there. So let me pop. Oh, that one looks like it wants to stick there because there was a bit of glue in there anyway, but we'll pop it in under there and stick it in there. Okay. This one here, I'm going to pop in under there. Is this one stuck in? Yes, it is. And that one's stuck in. So now we just need to stick this one in, and that is it. In under there, like so. Cute. All right. And then I may not even put a title on this one. I may put a title on the other page. Actually, the other page does have a title, so maybe we won't put a title on this one. Maybe we'll just do this. We could possibly pop some leaves coming in up through here. No, I think what we've got is quite good. Do we want to pop some more? Or even really pop it in under, that we don't have a lot popping out. I think I'm good without the triangle thing. Like, honestly, I think I'm good like that. Add a bit of journaling. I could add a bit of journaling down there, and that could be, and I could add a bit of journaling up there to cover up my muck up there. So I could add a little bit of journaling. Yep. Jill says, don't forget the thumbs up, people. All right, now, of course, what's going to finish this off is a little bit of Wink of Stella, because we need a bit of Wink to add to this. So I'm just going to add some Wink to those leaves. And I mean, you may not see this on the video, but this just takes your embellishments to a whole new level, adding that Wink. I can honestly tell you, it physically makes them pop. I think my mum's going to have a lovely time looking at my scrapbooking when she comes up. All right, now I don't want to flick it on my photo too much, but I want to flick a little bit of Wink down through here. A little bit just there. A little bit. We probably should have done the Wink before we had the photo on there, but I'm sure we can possibly do it without getting it all over it. There we go. All right. The Wink of Stella. Honestly, look at that. Look at the shimmer and shine on that. Okay, so Lynn reckons that she would possibly use the more open leaves. I don't have any more open leaves, but maybe like this type of thing, the dies. It's okay. I got it on there without having to cover the photo. So maybe you could possibly do that. Yeah, maybe. That's just the dies sitting there, but maybe you could possibly put the dies in there. I think I'm just going to leave it like it is. But there you have a single page layout using a 5x7 photo. So this could be a gorgeous close-up photo of, well, I mean, we've got some beautiful photos, my daughter and I, the two of us together. And I would possibly do another photo. I might even do like a larger photo. Like I might even do a bigger photo. Um, yeah, like on another one of these layouts. Use the markers to write with the same color. Yeah, I don't like my handwriting. I know that everyone says you need to do handwriting because when it sounds horrible, but when you're dead and gone, your children are going to love to see your own handwriting. So, yeah. And it's funny because my friend Lucy was saying, you really should do some handwritten journaling in there. But there is a way that I think you can, and I'm not sure. Yeah, I can fix my boo-boo with the Stampin' Up markers. I could. Sue, definitely. I'm probably just going to pop a bit of journaling up there. I'll talk about the hotel and talk about what we had done leading up to staying at this hotel. But there you go. There is that layout. Now I could also spritz with some Misty Moonlight as well to add a little bit more color. But I think it's beautiful just like it is. I love when you do white backing layouts. I think the simplicity of your layouts when you're doing a white layout with a white backing sheet, I think is the way to go. Like the more that you do on a white layout, I think it confuses it too much. So I think it's really nice just to keep it quite simple. We've embellished quite a bit. So as I said, if you are interested in my scrapbooking workshop, this is one of the layouts that we will be doing. This is the basic kit. So you can actually scan that QR code and that will actually take you straight through to the registration process. I'm just leaving the registration open just for today. I did close the registration on the 20th and I know it's only the 22nd. So I know that I've had a few people that have said, oh, I thought I missed out. So I decided to open it just for one more day. So you can scan that QR code there. That will take you straight through to the registration. The mega kit is definitely the way to go because you get a full pack of the designer series paper, which is the country lace designer series paper. You get a full pack of neutrals 12x12 cardstock, which that's 20 sheets of cardstock in there. You also get a full pack of the basic white for your layouts, as well as you can use it for doing other things, or you can keep it for layouts. So Zen is saying, I wish I had some of Dad's writing. He had beautiful writing, especially for a man. Yeah, exactly. You still have handwritten letters from when you were little from your grandparents. Yeah. My pop could write backwards fluently. So would have to stand in front of a mirror to read it. Yeah, that's a really special that's a special talent to be able to do, isn't it? I remember kids at school could do that, but I could never do it. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's a part of your brain that is good at allowing you to be able to think that, like to be able to work out how it looks to even write it. Like I mean, it goes against everything that we do, really, isn't it? Like total opposite, doing things backwards. But yeah. So as I said, if you wanted to scan that QR code, that will take you straight through to the registration process. The mega kit is the way to go. But if you are brand new to scrapbooking and you think, I don't know whether I want to do scrapbooking or not, then maybe just the basic kit might be the way to go. In the basic kit, you will get 2 sheets of the designer series paper. So you'll get the 2 patterns that I've used here today. So those 2 patterns were just this sheet of paper and this sheet of paper. or you will get a different pattern depending on what I have available. You will get a different pattern, but it'll be like patterns that you'll have a couple of tones. Okay, so it may not necessarily be this gray pattern. It may be another gray pattern that you get something different. Um, or I could change out this one for this. Yeah, so we'll have to see how I go with what designer series paper I have with the basic kit. Um, how would it go using old letters scrapbooking? How would it go using old letters scrapbooking? So you mean to scrapbook an old letter? Is that what you're saying, Julie? I think you could quite easily use the old letter in place of the photo, or maybe use the old letter as the feature part of it, and maybe pop a little photo of your dad just down off the corner of the old letter. I think, yeah, I think it would. I definitely think it would. I think it would be just scrapbooking is really your own interpretation of what you want to put on the page. Like, honestly, it is totally up to you how you want to do it. I would definitely put a photo of your dad in there. But yes, I would definitely use the old letter as the feature part of the scrapbook layout, and use a photo or two of his around. But yeah, definitely, I think you could definitely do that. As I said, scrapbooking is just your own interpretation. It's capturing those memories. It's actually just putting those memories onto a page, which is really, really awesome. I mean, that's the special part, I think, about scrapbooking, is being able to walk down memory lane. I mean, like, I know when I actually did my scrapbooking for my father, that was what first started me, was doing the scrapbooking for my dad. And I did a scrapbooking. I did two little mini albums of his whole entire life. And my father he's done so many things in his life. There is so many chapters in his life that you could do a whole book on even just one chapter in his life, because he's been a man of many talents and has done many, many things in his life. So but I absolutely I loved it. It was actually his life through my eyes. Like, and so we all tell a different story. We all see a different story. I mean, I'm the youngest out of the four children in my family, and I physically seen our history in a totally different way to say what my elder sister would have seen. So Zen is saying, Julie, there's sprays that you can protect the paper to make it acid and um, what's that say? Lignin free, to protect the letter, or laminate it. There you go. You even have birthday telegrams. That sounds great. You're using letters and photos from your daughters when they first left home and went to uni. There you go, Sheila. See, so I mean, like, honestly, your scrapbooking is your own. It's your own thought process, like, and I think that's the wonderful thing about scrapbooking. So hopefully you've enjoyed that today. Thank you very much. As I said, I will be, if you want to get in, I will have that August scrapbooking workshop open just for today. So if you want to jump on and register, by all means, scan the QR code there. You will find the link in the show more box down below on YouTube, and you'll also find it in the description of the video over on Facebook if you want to register. But I can tell you, you won't be disappointed. Our scrapbooking workshops are really awesome. The in-person scrapbooking workshop, if you're interested and you live locally, is going to be held on Thursday, the 1st of August. So that's not this Thursday, but next Thursday. So you can come and do the scrapbooking in person. It costs $95 to get the full mega kit delivered to your doorstep, or it costs $80 to come and be in person here with me, because you save on the postage. So thank you everyone for hanging out with me. And as I said, I will pop on when I get a chance to this week. So there probably won't be any notification as far as like me scheduling an event to tell you when I'm going to go live. I definitely will not be live tomorrow, because we have many things that we've got to do. We've got to go and get timber. So we've got to drive like an hour away to Bunnings and get timber and stuff. So I definitely won't be live tomorrow, but hopefully I will be able to jump on Wednesday. Okay.